The Rights of Persons with Disabilities Act 2016 remains only a legal document without intense sensitization of government functionaries and citizens regarding disability. Comment. So what they are asking is very straightforward. Okay, you brought an act, that is well and good, appreciable, but if the ground reality is not changing, then what is the point of all this? So what all steps should come from the government and all other stakeholders? You just introduce by saying that, okay, this is a beacon or torchlight for ensuring inclusivity in India, but for its true essence to permeate, there must be proactive steps from all stakeholders. You can talk about the relevance of this act. Okay, this act echoes India's dedication to United Nations Convention on Rights of Persons with Disabilities. Like when you are writing in the answer, you have to write the expanded version. Okay, by respecting this convention, we have increased the types of recognized disabilities from 7 to 21. That is, around 21 disabilities are recognized under this act. Okay, so that is amplifying the inclusivity, that more people will be included under this category now. Though this wider legal scope is promising, but the real challenges is in translating this scope to tangible actions in the ground level. So they are talking, we can start talking about government implementation. Okay, you know that 5% reservation is there for the disabled people in the public sector jobs. But when they are going for the job, after the appointment, there is no proper ramp, there is no proper wheelchair facilities, there is no accessible, affordable, like convenient types of toilet and all. So there is no point in giving such reservations then. And it is not only about the government, but even the public. Public means even the disabled people are not aware, or the disabled people, their friends and relatives are not aware of the rights and protection of this act. Just like we always say about the MSP, like majority of the farmers are not available about the minimum support price provisions available with the government. So like even the disabled people and their kids and kids are not available about such rights. And this public awareness is just a foundation. But the main superstructure is the social acceptance and empathy. That means, okay, if the people who are disabled are aware of these rights, there the problem is not ending. The society surrounding them should also accept and empathize these disabilities. For example, the film Tare Zameen Par, we know about that small kid and the relation that is developing between Amir Khan and that kid. Like that particular film did wonders in sensitizing people about dyslexia. Like till then, majority of the people were not knowing about what is dyslexia and all. So such broad, widespread medium can significantly alter the societal perceptions. So first the people who are affected, let them aware of the rights under this act. Then the society surrounding them should be having proper knowledge about all kinds of disabilities. And apart from this social sensitization, we need the officials of the government must be properly trained about these disabilities and kind of services they have to deliver. For example, there was a workshop conducted by National Institute for Empowerment of Persons with Multiple Disabilities, and they conducted its workshop in Chennai in 2019 for sensitizing police officers about disabilities. Such initiatives has to be widespread. And if we want to make this training and all the efforts that we are doing in this direction more magnified or to bring results, you have to involve the disabled community as well in these training programs. Kerala's Anu Yatra campaign, there was a program called Anu Yatra. That was a comprehensive program for the disabled. Actually, that became a huge success because it actively involved the persons with disabilities in the policy formulation and the implementation of such campaigns and all. When these affected people are also becoming part of such training programs and initiatives, that will transform the ground reality. That will make the problems addressed. That is the public transportation system, like every other system, even the government offices, workspaces, etc. will be becoming inclusive because the people of the disabled community are also part of the policy formulation and implementation. Only when a person in a wheelchair can seamlessly board a bus or train, we can claim successful ground level implementation. That is, without anybody's help, these people must be able to do all these things even in the public domain. That we call a ground reality transformation. So we talked in general about all the aspects related to the challenges in developing this particular act into a reality. Now you can start talking about some intangible aspect, that is like you have to celebrate them. Okay, you have to celebrate their achievements. For example, India is celebrating Paralympics. You should not be only worried about legal obligations. Okay, this act is having this many provisions and we have upheld that. No, you like think over its boundaries, like go like beyond its boundaries, like think in a human rights commitment. Okay, even though the act is not telling that okay you have to celebrate the Paralympics and all, but we are doing that. Okay, we are acknowledging the athletes and their disabilities. That will be like reflecting a wider commitment to human rights beyond just legal frameworks, and it has to be a collective responsibility. School has to incorporate inclusive education, like accessible kind of laptops, for example, braille scripts kind of thing, everything, all accessible ramps, disabled friendly toilets, disabled friendly education. So school have to do that. Then communities have to celebrate inclusive events, and businesses or companies have to like create inclusive workspaces. So these kind of things will be bringing a social cohesion. That means like these people also will be mainstreamed. For example, in 2019 elections, we saw the election commission making efforts to ensure that accessible like voting is accessible for the persons with disabilities. So such kind of process that will even bring them in every segment of the democratic process. Even these people will also be able to participate in the like democratic process of our country. So you can conclude that while this act lays a robust framework, it is the collective efforts that will be ensuring the spirit of the act truly realized. With that, we can wind up. Thank you. I hope you got the point how to move from point to point by connecting one after the other.